So winter's almost over, Christmas is done, and for most people, if you're like me, you're probably finishing up your bulk. You might be thinking it's that time to cut down, or you might just feel tired of being fat. You know, you're eating less, you're trying to work out more, yet every time you're looking at the scale, it's going up. Well, the chances are you're not failing at fat loss. No. You're probably just making one of the few fat loss common mistakes that everybody makes when they're first trying to shred down and get some pounds off their body. So I'm going to tell you how to stop making these mistakes. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about here. Because I have tried countless times to lose fat. I'd think my face is too chubby, my stomach's poking out all the time, or my butt's too big. And that last one's still an issue, by the way. I'm trying to sort that out. It was only when I realized these mistakes did I finally get ripped and build my dream body. Now, first up, if you clicked on this video thinking, I'm just trying to lose belly fat, or I'm doing certain face exercises to burn face fat, well then here's the hard truth. You can't choose where you want to lose fat on your body. Your body wears the pants in this relationship, and it makes the decisions for you. It makes the decisions where fat comes off first, and the decisions where it holds on to it the longest. It's all based on your genetics, your hormones, and your overall body fat percentage. No amount of goofy face exercises is gonna build you a sick jawline. The only thing that's gonna matter is calories in versus calories out. And if you ain't in a calorie deficit, you're gonna stay looking like Dave Blunt. So instead of asking yourself, how do I lose fat around my belly or around my face? Ask yourself, how do I lose fat overall? Because when your total body fat starts coming down, so will all those stubborn areas of fat. So just stay in a calorie deficit. Focus on your calories in versus calories out, and trust me, all that stubborn face fat or belly fat will start going. Now, moving on, just hear me out a second. You know what low-key pisses me off? Going to the gym and seeing every treadmill in use, but all the people just holding onto it like their life depends on it. Now, that's definitely not the biggest mistake people make with cardio, but it still low-key annoys me. You're not gonna burn as much calories holding on to the sides of the treadmill as you would doing it normally. So that's why here we're gonna be going over cardio mistakes. Now, I could do a whole video on cardio mistakes you could be making, but there is one mistake that I made which you could be making too, which is such a killer on trying to lose fat. And that mistake is doing too much cardio. Now you're probably thinking there's no such thing as doing too much cardio. It'll only help you burn more calories and probably burn more fat off. But more cardio is not the magic answer. Yeah, doing endless cardio, it'll burn you more calories, sure. But doing this consistently for a long time ain't gonna do much good. It'll just increase your fatigue, your stress, and if you're trying to build muscle at the same time, you're just gonna end up burning the muscle instead of fat. More muscle mass means a higher metabolism, so having less muscle, that's just going to cause you to lose weight slower. Now, the mistake I made is when I first tried going on a cut, I did way too much cardio. I started the day with a 5K run, I'd then also go to the gym, and I'd do a whole hour on the treadmill at the gym as well. Trying to do all this and work a full-time job 8 hours a day at the same time, within a week, I burnt the fuck out. And because of that, I ended up binge eating, cheating on my diet, skipping the gym more, just brought more negatives instead of positives. And believe it or not, after cutting out that extra hour of cardio I did a day, I lost more weight than I did doing it. So trust me, more cardio isn't the answer. Building a sustainable routine and lifestyle around trying to lose fat instead of burning yourself out is what's gonna work. Now, doing crazy and intense cardio isn't the only thing that's unsustainable when trying to lose fat. What's gonna drive you insane the most is making crazy, sudden, and drastic diet changes. You're cutting your calories down, you're getting rid of carbs, you might even start meal prepping. Yeah, it might work for a week or two, but lo and behold, it will never last. Big sudden changes are gonna shock your routine and your body. Sticking to something like this for a whole week is just gonna cause your cravings to rise up and your energy to drop. And then you'll be thinking, how can I be more disciplined? Losing fat is so hard, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not undisciplined. You've just got bad strategy. You gotta realize you can't make these crazy changes and think you're David Goggins. Here's what you wanna do instead. Lower your calories gradually. Just improve one meal at a time. And when you're making small, gradual changes, it'll make it easier for you. And that's when you'll find it easier to lose fat as well. Consistency is gonna beat intensity every single time. Just make sure you don't go insane. Now, to wrap this up, I want to be real with you a second. A quote-unquote fat loss mistake that I see a lot of YouTube influencers talking about is having poor sleep and lots of stress. But this isn't really a mistake. I mean, don't get me wrong, poor sleep and having lots of stress does bring so many negatives to trying to lose weight. It's going to increase your hunger, your cravings, and just overall make your lifestyle worse. But if you are extremely stressed and getting really poor sleep, your first priority shouldn't be trying to lose fat. Your first priority should be fixing your mental health. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, being ripped and in shape is a really good thing. But what's the point if you're in shape, have a sick body, but you're not happy? I mean, to be honest, would you rather be happy but overweight, or depressed but in shape? And don't say depressed and in shape, because it's not true. And all these influencers talk like it's not that big of an issue, but it is. Improving your mental health is so much more important than getting into shape. Once you prioritize your mental health, your sleep and stress will get better. And also, it will make the process of building a dream body so much easier. And there you have it. If you want a part 2 of this vid of any more fat loss mistakes you could be making, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm only a small channel, so any subscriber really does help. I'll see you boys in the next one. Adios.